Hi, sweeties. How are you doing? Welcome tonight. I hope you all are doing great. I am going to say this. White women have a whole lot of job to do with their husbands and their brothers and their siblings. They have a whole lot of job to do because they are the ones marrying all this nonsense that I've been bringing here on daily basis. Some white women are enablers. They enable their husband or their spouses. Because some of the videos I see here are disgusting. Who married them? Who is living with them? It also means that you are in support of his BS. If you are still racist or if you still support racism in 2025, you need to be checked. Sincerely speaking, you need to be checked. Now, he had a page which was banned because someone popular posted his nonsense outside and people massively reported the video and it got banned and he opened another one. And the fact that his videos are up and running tells you a lot. Sincerely speaking, there are some videos that I had to delete in my studio. Why? Because I wrote MAGA on the video and they censored the video. I had to delete it. But someone is out there. You can see the shirt the person is wearing. Let's get into this video.
So a few weeks ago, I made a TikTok talking about, these issues. And, well, I was talking about how the other night I went to a silent disco and how there were tons of those special 13% there. The special 13% that do 53% of the life taking. And that's what it says on the shirt. And, well, they did not like it. So now they had me banned. I made another TikTok. They had me banned. Now they're trying to attempt to dox me. And this guy here, he made a video about me, about, finding out, where I live and all that. So what they don't understand is that they're just helping me get my message across. A very important message for this nation. And also there's not a whole lot they can do, honestly, yeah, they might be able to come outside my house and protest, whatever the fuck, just making me famous. Finances, no effect there, not worried about that. There's just nothing they can do other than make me more famous. So, hey, thank you. Thank you for doing this. I appreciate it. The monkeys can be as racist as they want.
I love where this is going. Please continue.
And the white kids will be shamed for it if they do that in a white way. And they're not allowed to call the monkeys names that they should be called, like monkey and that one special word that just sets them off.
Perfect. Okay, this is going to be a little bit of a challenge, but I saw in one of your videos that you had this in it. Perfect. It's able to find that. And where is that located? There we go. Jacksonville. And from the other content that you posted, I got the feeling that you like to attend the silent discos by the fountain that's next to that museum, huh?
We went downtown the other night where there was a silent disco, and I live in a very chocolate city.
Silent discos that are filled with tons of people of color. Innocent children. And so I believe the organizers of that silent disco should know that you're walking among them.
The monkeys can be... We will never let them try and attempt to scare us into silence. We have had it. This country has had it with the violence, with the ghetto culture, with all of it. We're putting an end to it. We're bringing these people's, this tone, our values back. We're bringing it back to our nation. Europe is fighting back. They want all those people out of their nation, trying to destroy their culture, trying to do white genocide. We have had it, and we're done. So you can do all you want. You can bitch and moan and dox people and threaten, but we're done. We don't give a fuck anymore. We are fighting back. White people are done being silent. White people are done taking the abuse and the racism. And the guy that made this video about me, it's just so pathetic. So pathetic. You betray your own people for a bunch of people that hate you and want you gone. You really think they give a fuck about you? You are such a fool. One of the dumbest people there could be is people like you.
I get it. Y'all can't stand the mirror that's been put in front of your face. All of the shit that y'all have been serving for the last few decades now against minority communities. Y'all can't stand having to look at it when it affects you. See, that's the thing. I finally get it. It took me a lot of time because I'm thinking, why are people reacting so violently to this? And it reminds me of the very first event that I had when I was escaping the alt-right pipeline and changing my mindset of that. Was that anger and violence? Because see, here's the thing. And here's the thing you really don't understand because you refuse to put yourself in other people's shoes and actually be empathetic to other people's situations. How do y'all think the black community has felt for the last 5 years since George Floyd has died? All the memes y'all shared about that. How do you think they felt about the memes about Breonna Taylor, you know, the woman who was gunned down in her sleep during a no-knock raid? How do you think the Latino community has felt for the last 8 months with y'all cheering Trump for his deportation efforts and buying merch for Alligator Alcatraz and egging it on that human suffering is a great thing for this country? How do you think the gay community felt with all the jokes y'all made about the Pulse nightclub shooting a few years back in Orlando that killed 50 plus people in a predominantly gay club? You are truly experiencing for the first time how it tastes. The hatred y'all have been spilling out of your guts for years finally comes back at you. And that's the thing you don't like. But you know what? The funny thing about all of it is, where's the black community calling for war with how you have treated them? Where's the Latino community going up in arms and calling for war? And no, fighting off ICE and protesting, that is not war. That is civil disobedience, and that is our First Amendment right. But calling for the bloodshed of innocent civilians because they make jokes about a dead man who spent his entire political career actively making these communities worse with his rhetoric and their situations worse? Where's their calls for war? See, you're just now kind of coming out of the illusion that your hatred and bigotry that you claim is free speech is free of consequences from the actions of what you just said. Because you only ever say it online. Because when you do say it to someone's face, you almost always outnumber them 5-1. You almost always catch people in situations where they're at a disadvantage, so when you say these things, you're protected. But now with Charlie and his situation, you're having to come to reality for the first time of the vile and awful things that you believe in, and you don't like it. You're having to eat that. You're having to stare it in the face, and what's your first response? To be violent and angry towards innocent people. Because you scream that everyone's entitled to their opinion. You love dark humor, but the second you see people making jokes about Charlie Kirk being gone, oh, that's too far? Oh, that's too far. The Halloween costumes of George Floyd being strangled to death. Oh, let's not even glaze over the fact that I'm seeing a bunch of posts going, congratulations, George Floyd, for being 5 years sober, because he's dead. But now you want us to care. You're now noticing just how little actual emotion, like how little actual empathy and sympathy exist amongst your own ranks. Because the funniest thing about this entire situation is the fact that it was one of your own that killed him. It was a 22-year-old white kid from Utah who came from a conservative GOP family that loved Trump. And he was a registered Republican. So if you really, really, really think you want war or bloodshed with innocent people, how about you look in a mirror and why don't you sit there for a few days and actually digest and break down your beliefs? Because I'm sure it's screaming at you. from the inside, I remember feeling that a lot whenever I was younger in the alt-right, was there's this interior voice that's screaming that the things you are saying and doing are wrong, but you don't care because it's getting you brownie points with the people around you because you've surrounded yourself with hateful people. How about you actually think for a few days on your politics and your beliefs? Because at the moment, y'all are disgusting. Y'all call us disgusting for celebrating Charlie Kirk's death. We think you're disgusting because really Charlie Kirk is no different than any child that has been shot in a school for the last fucking 2 decades. The things we have been trying to prevent, the things we've been trying to stop, the pain that these incidents cause families. Yeah, how about you think about which side you've been fighting on that for a while?
Yeah, homie, yeah, homie, yeah. You know, we make all the culture. We kings. We was kings. We is kings. Yeah, we made this. We made that. We the original human. Hey, and homie, you know what I'm saying? Homie? We got them queens, bruh. We got them queens, dog. Yeah, all the best women. Yeah, we got the best. My pussy pink, my booty hole brown. We is queens. There you have it. I pretty much summed up the entirety of the culture. Well, other than some life-taking, you know. If there was some life-taking in that, and, well, maybe some drug use as well. Stuff like that. Then that would have been the entirety of the culture. Or maybe a little bit of claiming that I'm the real Chinese and the real Egyptian, the real Native American, the real Irish, the real King of England. It just goes on and on and on with the nonsense. Like, this, so delusional, insane, so fucking crazy. It's such a inferiority complex. Like, the need to, they feel so purposeless that they're just scratching, just grabbing onto anything for a purpose and for it to feel self-important. It's sad. It is sad, you know, when the height of what it was honestly just mud pies, mosquito pies. You know, look that up, mosquito pies, yes. And this goes on an island surrounded by water. Just go and fish. What? And coconuts and shit. Mosquito pies. And then the top discovery for showering is getting under a cow and having it piss on you. You can look that up too. Oh, another cuisine, a very good cuisine of theirs. Well, they seem to like it. I've seen videos of whole towns eating it. Human meat. Yeah, they will barbecue one another and they have a ball. They're dancing the streets while eating a person. It's crazy. That's the genetics. We kings. We was kings. We is kings. Yeah, we...
Oh, look. Such a little angry white man. Aw. Are you trying to mimic blackness? Yeah, you don't even have the seasoning yet. But if you want to play it this way, then let's play it all the way, shall we? Guys that look like you always talking about, I'm a patriot, I'll fight for my freedom. You motherfuckers have never left your little small ass town. You have not busted a grape in a fruit fight. You have not busted a nut in some good. And you literally cannot fight unless you got your Second Amendment on you. That's when you start to think that you're really the man, that you're a patriot man. But without it, you would get your shit rocked. Shall I go on? Yeah, I think I will. I'm a hard-working American. I don't ask for no handouts. Is that right, though? Because the majority of people that do get on government assistance look just like you. I know y'all like to put that stereotype on black folk, but no, it's still you. Shall I go on? I think I will. I love America more than you because I'm a patriot and liberty and freedom. Some of y'all are the most uneducated motherfuckers I've ever seen in my entire life. It's a wonder y'all all don't walk around with Velcro shoes, so that way you don't fuck yourself up on the shoestrings. You don't love America. You love this idea of America that centers your little frail, no doing nothing at all feelings. If there's just an ounce of diversity in there, you lose your shit. In fact, y'all motherfuckers have been losing y'all shit over letters for a while now. CRT, DEI, woke. Shall I go on? Yeah, I think I'll go on. We take care of our children around here. That's funny because men that look just like you are more than likely to harm children. Yes, FBI statistics, as you guys like to use. Y'all love them FBI statistics when it's black on this, that, and black on that, right? But let's go ahead and go with that one. The leading motherfuckers that harm children in all different ways look just like you. I have my Second Amendment. I exercise my Second Amendment rights. Yeah, because number one, you can't fight, and you know it, and you would get your jaw rocked. And number two, you absolutely right. You do like, exercising your Second Amendment rights at malls, at churches, at mosques, at synagogues, at concerts, at supermarkets, at Walmarts. Who are the leaders in taking people out massively with one of those Second Amendments? Guys that look just like you. Listen, dog, don't be mad. Don't be mad. On your best day, you're still less than I am on my worst. Do not be mad at this popping melanin. Take it as a compliment that we even tell you that we were kings and queens and stuff like that, because we really honestly don't owe you shit. We could honestly just come on social media and say, you know what, mediocre white men like yourself have never achieved anything and you shouldn't even be in our presence. Don't get mad, man. UPS is still hiring.
Here's a message to the Klan, the KKK, to all the white supremacists, to whatever y'all calling yourselves nowadays, and whoever the leader of it is. You seem to think that you can just eradicate us out this country and off this earth, like you haven't already tried to do that all throughout history. I'm prepared to put together all my brothers, and you can put together all your little pale, skinhead, moon demon, vampire, ugly motherfuckers that you want to, and we can meet and do whatever the fuck y'all want to do. I don't care if it's fight, shoot, stab, whatever you want to do, we could do it. I'm in South Dallas. My name is Moses Kane. If you, Klan members, white supremacists, whatever y'all sitting up here on your side of the algorithm sitting up here saying, whatever y'all want to do, we can meet and do it. Because I'm tired of this subliminal shots. I'm tired of this you trying to pick off brothers and sisters one by one here and there. I'm tired of this you victimizing children. I'm tired of this you finding ways to breach and infiltrate branches of government, branches of law enforcement, positions of power so you can find ways to subject people to your tyranny and your hatred and your racism. And I'm fully aware. On paper, you look like a better team. On paper, you look like you gonna wipe the floor with us. On paper, you look like you gonna destroy us completely. But haven't you always looked like that? Haven't you always tried to eradicate us? Haven't you always tried to oppress us? Haven't you already know this, right? Yet we still here. Yet we still pushing. Yet we still strong. Don't get me wrong. You may got a lot of people that look like me that'll be on your side. The difference is when God chooses to speak, the devil has no voice.
This is all I got from this video. And I want you to know that some white people are actually the problem, especially some white men. And the fact that some of those videos they make, right, are up and running tells you a lot. Did you see what his shirt says? And the video is up. I am so happy that they took his page down, because one of his page was taken down and people reported his page because somebody that is very popular reposted his video and got his first page taken down, banned. They got the page banned. He opened another one and he started again. And the videos are up, running. It will still go down. See, I don't know how to say this, but some people will be like, this is who they are. Who they are is very detrimental, very dangerous. Because each time I sit down and think about some of the things they do, like now I will also say that white women are enablers. Sorry to digress, but I am telling you the truth. White women are enablers. This man is married to somebody. Does it mean that the wife is not saying the things he posts? It shows that the wife is also like that. Because there are some things your partner, before your partner posts, he will first of all, the first person that will come to his mind is you. Or maybe my wife would not like this, or maybe my family would not like this. But it shows a whole lot that some people are okay with that cannot post. So for that reason, the person continues to post it. Calling my own people mon and kin. Man, it's really disgusting that these people do not think that they are the problem. Because one thing I want to tell you is that Black people do not go to sleep thinking about them. The only thing Black people worry so much about is how to dismantle the system. And let me tell you this, anybody that if I wake up with you in my mind, like maybe on my mind, it means I might actually, especially when it is in a bad way, it's either I am trying something bad for you. It is not okay. It's 2025. I keep telling myself that anybody that is still ready to desist in 2025 must really be very disgusting. You must really be living, you must really be like, you are not happy with your life. But as you can also see, it shows a lot that they are not happy with their life, because this is not okay. This is not okay. Anybody that can go to this land to say some certain things about you can actually do some things to you when they see you. That's why some videos, when you see them, you are like, oh, really? They can go any length to probably harm you. Sometimes when I see this, I don't know, it's kind of crazy, but I bring videos here on daily basis, sincerely speaking. 3, 4, 6 videos in a day. Guys, there are some days I am like, are these really humans? I say this, I ask myself this question all the time, because it's abnormal. It is not okay. White women have a whole lot of job to do with their men. White women have to work on their men. I'm sorry to say this, but I said what I said. They are marrying nonsense. They are staying in their marriages because they want to impress the society. Majority of them are not happy. Except that is who you are. But even with that, they are not okay. They are not happy. I am not going to check on anybody, but they are not okay. You married a racist. You live with a racist. You think that is okay. It is not okay. It's disgusting that someone in 2025 has the guts to call somebody mon and kin. And he knows he knows what he's saying. There is no excuse for you to be racist in 2025. I said what I said, and you all can do better. Bye for now.